Right now at 6, breaking in Baltimore. A cargo ship brings down a major bridge overnight where search and rescue efforts stand this morning.
Hartford's mayor outlines a plan to stop gun violence. We're live at City Hall with what he's doing to chart a new course in the fight.
And the UConn women's basketball team is headed to the Sweet 16. We're going to recap the game and tell you what Paige Beckers had to say about the big win.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
6 o'clock. Good morning. Thanks for starting yours off with us here at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus America areas.
And I'm Symphony Privet. We hope you're having a great start to your day so far. Let's get you straight over to meteorologist Matt Scott. Matt's setting up to be a wet one out there, right?
Yeah, I would say wet, but just yeah.
Tomorrow is the wetter day.
Yeah,
yes?
you got rain coming in later on in the week. Today's just there. There's not a lot to worry about weather-wise. It's just far from perfect. A lot of clouds, that northeasterly flow, keeping it dreary and maybe a little drizzle. And there's more rain coming in for the second half of the week. What about Easter? We'll answer that coming up. So drippy. Yeah, we can call it drippy thanks to an offshore storm trying to work its way in, not really doing a great job. That said, you've got the clouds, you've got the moisture working its way in from the Atlantic, and so just keeping things a little just on the meh side. Numbers, that's your game today. 37 to Hartford, 39 to New Haven. Look at the winds, still breezy, 8 to 17 with gusts upwards of 25 this hour. Takes the real feel down to the mid to upper 20s. A few of you just a touch warmer. But with the clouds not warming up too much from there, 45, about half a dozen degrees under normal for today. Better numbers, wetter temperature, wetter conditions. What does it all mean for the weekend, for the holiday weekend? We'll answer that coming up. 6:02. Good morning to Rachel Piscatelli.
Hey, good morning, Matt. Good to see you on this Tuesday. Overall, looking pretty good across the board here. No incidents to tell you about. And a lot of the road work that I brought to you in the 5 o'clock hour has wrapped up for your morning commute. That includes Route 8, where we did have that road closure over to get you to the westbound 84 over in Waterbury. So that has cleared up for the morning commute. Also in Seymour. A live look outside over in Waterbury, exits 33 and 32. East and westbound looks okay this morning. And over in Hartford now, just taking a peek at your drive times there with light volume that's out there right now. New Britain Ave to the Hartford Tunnel is a nice 5-minute drive. Route 2, Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge is a 6-minute drive. Back to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Rachel. If you're just waking up, we are following some breaking news out of Baltimore this morning. The Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed after a cargo ship slammed into it.
Yeah, authorities are reportedly searching for about 20 people right now in the river that runs below it. All right, so this is what we know. We have some video here from a feed showing the moments when the bridge plunged into the river. Now, this happened at about 1:30 in the morning. The Key Bridge carries 1695 over the Patapsco River, southeast of Baltimore. It's a major artery for the shipping industry along the East Coast. A video circulating on social media shows the vessel catching fire after it crashed into the bridge. And there it went down. I hope you stay with us for updates throughout the morning. We're going to stay on top of this one for you for sure. Maytime 6:03 back here at home. Hartford Mayor Arun Arulapamlam is looking to curb gun violence here in the capital city during his first year in office.
Yeah, and he announced a new initiative during his first State of the City address last night. And this morning we are checking in with Fox 61's Brooke Griffin, joining us live at City Hall with more on this. Now, Brooke, what are the next steps he has planned for Hartford?
Well, the mayor says that his next big step here is really getting the Office of Violence and Prevention up and running. Now, he says that this means officers are going to be on the streets, they're going to be building relationships with the community, and he wants this violence prevention effort to happen really as soon as possible. Mayor Arulapamlam says getting illegal guns off of the Hartford streets is a top priority, as right now 57% of guns used in Hartford crimes are from out of state. The mayor tells us he is doubling efforts to make sure officers have the tools and the supplies that they need, getting more community policing in those neighborhoods, and working to help formerly incarcerated people to go back to society without having any sort of issues. He says this all won't happen overnight, but each step forward is a pretty good start.
We need to make our streets safer as well. That means working with our law enforcement and giving them the tools they need without expecting them to solve every problem. It means redoubling our efforts to get illegal guns off of our streets.
And he says the new Office of Violence Prevention will put an emphasis on stopping these cycles of crime before they continue in that same violent pattern. Arulampalam says less than 0.3% in the people of the capital city are contributing to these crimes, meaning the majority are looking for a safe place just to live their daily lives. Now, the mayor didn't say exactly when he wants to get this prevention task force onto the streets, but he said that sooner rather than later is the goal, as they want to keep this crime rate low here in Hartford this year. Live in Hartford, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Alrighty, thank you, Brooke. We'll check back in with you later on this morning. Now, the mayor also spoke about challenges when it comes to affordable housing in the capital city. Arulampalam touted new programs he's launching to hold landlords accountable for negligence and steep rental fees.
That's why we created the city's first housing liaison and established a problem landlords task force. We're bringing together housing officials with social services and law enforcement to identify the problems and create solutions to protect our residents.
Now, the mayor also said he wants to work with landlords, working in good faith and trying to give renters a safe place to live to solve housing issues. He said the city will work tirelessly to hold bad landlords accountable. And at 10 o'clock this morning, polls at early voting locations across the state will open for the presidential primary elections.
Yeah, and they're going to stay open until 6 p.m. tonight. So you can vote early today. You can also do it tomorrow, Thursday, and Saturday. The polls are going to be closed on Friday for Good Friday. Polling hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. To see where you can vote early, you can head to our website at fox61.com. Every city and town will have at least one early voting location. Now, remember, you do have to be registered as a Democrat or a Republican to vote in the primary. Now, if you're not registered to vote, but you want to cast your ballot during early voting, you must register to vote by noon on the business day before the day that you want to vote. To vote on primary day next Tuesday, unaffiliated and new voters will have until noon on April 1st to register in person. All right, and looking ahead a little bit more to primary day, polls are going to be open on that day from 6 to 8 p.m. at your normal polling location. And if you're not sure where that is, if you don't remember, maybe it's changed, you can check online. We have everything for you posted on our website at fox61.com.
All right, let's talk sports, shall we? The UConn women keep their championship hopes alive, advancing to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, it was a close one by UConn standards. UConn defeated Syracuse Orange 72-64 in front of a big home crowd at Gamble. Now the team is going to head to Portland, Oregon to take on Duke. Fox 61 sports director Jonah Karp spoke with the players after the game.
What has sharing this Gamble Pavilion floor with Nika and Aaliyah meant to you these last 4 years?
It's meant everything to me. Ever since we came in as freshmen, we just built such a bond and a sisterhood within each other that we would do anything for each other. This is a relationship that we're going to cherish for the rest of our lives.
This is the 30th straight appearance for UConn head coach Gino Auriemma. Up next, Huskies taking on the Duke Blue Devils in Portland, Oregon. That game set for Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And Fox 61 is going to have continuing coverage for you on UConn's road to the championship here on air, online, and also on our free Fox 61 News app. Officers in Putnam are warning people to be on the lookout for an aggressive fox after they say it tried biting a man. Now, we're told that it happened on Church Street just before 4 yesterday afternoon. Officers say the man was not injured, but they want people to be aware of what happened. Now, while on scene, officers also found out a fox went after a dog in that same area. So they're asking people who live nearby to keep an eye on their pets and keep them on leashes when you're outside.
Today, the East Hampton Town Council is set to review plans to fix the bridge over the Safstrom Brook on Wampawag Road. Heavy rain back in January washed out the road and culverts that were supposed to carry the water underneath. Now people say they want a faster response to fixing this bridge. The good news is there is a plan to fix it. Town officials sent neighbors a letter detailing the installation of a larger square culvert that can handle more water.
It feels like probably should have been taken care of a little bit sooner. We haven't seen a ton of activity from the town really down there either addressing the bridge. So our biggest concern is the bridge is going to completely fail and then we're going to have a major flooding issue on our property.
Now, if the town council approves the plan, work is expected to begin in April and take up to 60 days, costing the town just over $400,000.
We now know the name of the motorcycle rider killed in a crash in Wallingford on Sunday. Police identified him as 25-year-old Anthony Charlton. Police say a 17-year-old girl hit him with her vehicle on North Turnpike Road as she was turning onto River Road. And we're told that the driver stayed at the crash scene and is cooperating with police. And in Milford now, where officials say a two-car crash led to a pickup truck crashing into a convenience store. Now, despite the crash, we're told the Speedy Mart on Meadowwide Road is structurally unsafe to be inside right now. So fire officials tell Fox 61 the crash happened just before 12:30 yesterday afternoon. It started with two cars crashing in the road, which then sent the truck into a building. One person involved was taken to the hospital for minor injuries.